What's up, guys? Soccer Central 3 and welcome to my, I think it's now 6th or so, video in the most influential players in the EPL. And it's been a while since my last one, which was Chelsea. If you haven't watched that, please go back and do that bit. We've got Crystal Palace now, and as you can see, it is Jedinak, and we'll get straight into it. So if you haven't watched these videos before, what I basically do is going through all the teams in the EPL and talking about the most influential player. So as Crystal Palace's now, we've got Jedinak, and I'll just start with saying that Mile is actually not his first name. His real name is Michael John Jedinak. Very Australian name, as he is. But obviously, I think he's half Croatian or something, and they probably changed it to Mile for some reason, so that's actually not his name. But others that don't actually know this player, you might think his name's Mile Jedinak, which is a bit of a weird name. But he was born in Sydney. He's 6'2" and he's a centre mid around about there. And he's a really nice, complete player. 29 years of age. So yeah, he's defensive. He's a very good defensive player. His passing's really nice, and he can run for quite a while, which is pretty good. For Australia, Jedinak probably hasn't had as much of a, inclusion as he has for Crystal Palace, where he's been since 2011. But as an Australian myself, and I look at the national squad, I didn't see Jedinak in it recently, but now I think he's such a good player for Crystal Palace, and he holds them great, being the captain, and he's really lifted last few weeks, getting him off the bottom, which is good. A few wins and draws here and there, but I'm hoping to see him playing most of the matches in the World Cup for Australia. But I think he's a really nice player, and he's got lots of potential. But I did scream at the TV when he did concede an own goal in a very important match in the qualifiers for Australia. But, he's only scored 3 goals for Australia and 4 for Crystal Palace. But he used to play in the old NLS or whatever, and National Soccer League for Sydney United, and then he went to Central Coast Mariners, and then he went to some random Croatian teams, I think, and then obviously off to Crystal Palace. So he was probably more experienced and older before he did get recognised for, in world football, you could say. So obviously, this is the 3rd season for Crystal Palace, them being in the Premier League for the first time in quite a while this season. They haven't done, you could say, a bad job, but they've been alright, and I think they've got some decent players, and I think if they can make a good signing in the transfer window, I think they can avoid relegation, and I really want them to avoid relegation. I think they got a lot to offer, and I want to see Jedinak in the Premier League again next season, which would be really good. So just talking on transfers, after this video probably will be another one in my World Cup series. So New Mexico would be next. If you haven't watched that, you can go back and watch them as well on my channel. And after that, I think I'm going to have some transfer news, as it's, 8 or so days, 12 days till the new year when transfers begin and up running. But Crystal Palace do face Newcastle United at home, and Newcastle have hit a bit of form now, but I think they can definitely put it to them, and I think that they could definitely scrape with the point. But obviously Arsenal versus Chelsea, the big match in that round, and I'll be waking up luckily at 7 in the morning, which is a great time for us in Australia. But that is the end of the video, guys. If you did like this, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more soccer stuff. Yeah, so there'll be more in the series. I think Everton's next, So please tune in for that next. So go back and watch all my other videos and all the other series, and comment below on what you thought, what do you think of Jedinak and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.